While everyone is looking for energy in a caffeine pill or a sugary drink, the most powerful fuels for the human body are actually growing in the meadows and forests. Our grandparents knew that true vitality came from nature's pharmacy, not a quick fix from a drugstore. Most people don't realize it, but while we run to the pharmacy for modern boosters, there are natural wonders that have been delivering sustained power for thousands of years. These are the ancient foods that built empires and sustained warriors through brutal winters. One item on our list was so prized by the pharaohs that it was buried in their tombs to fuel them in the afterlife. Even more incredible is our number one item. It is a rare Himalayan find that acts like a biological battery upgrade for your very cells. It once allowed runners to shatter world records so convincingly the world thought they were cheating. But it was just the power of the earth. Let's rediscover this forgotten plant wisdom together. Here are 7 ancient foods that boost energy, ranked from impressive to absolutely incredible. 7. Steel-cut oats, or avena sativa. In the days of the Roman Empire, the sophisticated Romans looked at oats with total disgust. They considered them nothing more than diseased animal feed. They were baffled by the Germanic and Celtic tribes who ate them daily. These barbarians possessed a physical stature and a terrifying endurance that the Roman legionnaires could not match. Eventually, the Romans realized that this horse food was actually a long-burning fuel. It allowed these tribes to survive brutal winters and stay active during raids that lasted for days. The secret lies in the modern science of beta-glucans. These are unique types of soluble fiber. Unlike the simple sugars in modern snacks that cause a crash, beta-glucans create a thick gel in your digestive tract. Think of it as a slow-release valve for your body. This gel tricks your system into dripping glucose into your bloodstream at a steady, unwavering pace for up to 6 hours. For those of us looking to maintain our health as we age, this is a miracle for heart health and blood sugar stability. It prevents those mid-morning energy dips and keeps the heart strong. If you want to experience this Viking strength, you must avoid the instant variety. Most people eat instant oats, but those are nutritionally dead. If it doesn't take 20 minutes to cook, it won't give you 5 hours of energy. You can even grow oats in a small garden plot if you have the space, but even a high-quality bag of steel-cut groats will do. It is a simple way to return to the roots of endurance. 6. Bee pollen. Ancient Egyptian scrolls refer to bee pollen as the dust that gives life. It was so prized for its invigorating properties that it was placed in the tombs of royalty. They believed it gave them the energy needed to navigate the trials of the afterlife. In the 1970s, Olympic athletes rediscovered this ancient secret. They used it to boost their recovery times and push their bodies further. Modern science tells us that pollen is essentially the reproductive spark of the plant world. It contains nearly every nutrient required by the human body. Specifically, it is loaded with B vitamins, particularly B12. Think of these vitamins as the keys that unlock the doors to your mitochondria. These are the tiny power plants inside your cells. Without these keys, your body has fuel, but it cannot turn the engine over. For seniors, this is vital for cellular repair and maintaining thinning skin. You don't need a beehive to benefit from this life dust. You can plant flowers like lavender or borage on your windowsill to attract local bees and support the ecosystem. When sourcing pollen, look for local producers. A brief safety note is important here. If you have seasonal allergies, do not swallow a spoonful right away. Start with a single grain under your tongue to introduce yourself to the plant's energy safely. Always consult with your doctor if you have severe allergies. 5. Wild ginseng. In ancient China, this root was so valuable that wars were fought over the forests where it grew. It is known botanically as Panax ginseng. The name Panax comes from the same root as the word panacea, meaning a cure for all. It was called the man root because the roots often grow in the shape of a human body. Emperors believed that by consuming the root, they were absorbing the vital life force of the earth itself. The active compounds here are ginsenosides. Science classifies these as adaptogens. Think of them as a natural thermostat for your stress levels. When you are tired from the weight of the world, they lower your cortisol. This is the stress hormone that can make you feel frazzled and exhausted. Ginseng prevents your brain from short-circuiting. It keeps your mental energy sharp and focused instead of scattered. For many of us, memory and mental clarity are top priorities. Ginseng is like a maintenance crew for your focus. Ginseng is notoriously difficult to grow because it takes years to mature. However, you can keep a seedling in a pot on a shaded windowsill as a lesson in patience. Most find it easier to source high-quality roots from a reputable herbalist. Did you know that the more a ginseng root looks like a tiny human being, the more expensive it is? Some human-shaped roots have sold for thousands of dollars. It is a testament to the respect this root still commands. 4. Maca root, or Lepidium myenii. Legend says that Incan warriors were fed a heavy ration of maca before going into battle to make them invincibly strong. However, once a city was conquered, the warriors were strictly banned from eating it. The energy it gave them was so potent, it supposedly made them too romantic for the safety of the local population. It was a food of pure vitality and stamina. Modern clinical evidence shows that maca contains unique fatty acids called macamides and makines. These act directly on your endocrine system, which is your hormone center. Instead of the jagged jolt you get from caffeine, maca balances your hormones to prevent the afternoon slump. It tells your body to burn its own stored fat for energy rather than demanding a sugary snack. This is especially helpful for seniors looking to balance their mood and support bone health. Maca is a high-altitude plant from the Andes, so it is hard to grow in a typical backyard. When you buy the powder, look for the word gelatinized. The Incas never ate maca raw because it is too hard on the stomach. They always heated it first. This makes the nutrients more available to your body. Before we move to our top 3, I want to invite you to join our community. We are a group of people who are tired of the industrial solutions and ready to return to our roots. We believe in taking charge of our health through the wisdom of the garden. If that resonates with you, hit the subscribe button and join us on this journey of rediscovery. 3. Golden root. For centuries, the location of this root was a closely guarded secret. We know it as Rhodiola rosea. It allowed the Northmen to survive the bone-chilling cold of the North Sea raids. It was so effective at stopping fatigue that the Soviet Union kept it a state secret for 40 years. They gave it only to their cosmonauts and elite Olympic lifters to push them past human limits. Rhodiola contains a compound called salidroside. This compound helps oxygen get into your cells more efficiently. Think of it like a turbocharger on a car engine. It forces more oxygen into your blood. This means your muscles and your brain can work longer without running out of breath. This is a wonderful support for lung health and physical endurance during a long walk or a day in the garden. You can actually grow rhodiola in a rock garden. It is a very cold, hardy succulent that loves poor soil. Just remember, this herb has a Goldilocks zone. If you take a little, you get energy. If you take too much, it can actually make you sleepy. The secret is that less is more. Always start with a very small amount to find your personal balance. 2. Chia seeds. The Aztecs called it the running food. Their messengers could travel over 100 miles across rugged mountains carrying only a small pouch of these seeds and a gourd of water. 1 tablespoon of Salvia hispanica was said to sustain a warrior for an entire 24-hour march. Chia seeds are the ultimate hydration reservoir. They can hold 12 times their weight in water. When you eat them, they create a liquid gel in your gut. This gel slowly releases water and electrolytes into your system over several hours. This prevents cellular dehydration. Dehydration is the #1 hidden cause of midday fatigue. especially for seniors. It also provides the healthy fats needed for joint lubrication and brain health. These are very easy to grow in a sunny spot in your garden. They produce beautiful purple flowers that bees love. Did you know that if you drop a spoonful into your water and wait 15 minutes, you create what we call Aztec Gatorade? It is thick and odd-looking, but it is the most hydrating drink on the planet. It is nature's way of keeping your engine cool and lubricated. 1. The ultimate energy source. We have reached the climax of our list, the Himalayan caterpillar fungus, known as cordyceps. While the other foods on this list provide fuel or balance hormones, cordyceps is the only food that upgrades the cell's battery itself. It is one of the rarest substances on Earth. It gained global fame when a group of Chinese runners broke multiple world records in 1993. When accused of using drugs, their coach revealed the secret was a simple cordyceps tonic. The true power of cordyceps sinensis lies in its ability to increase ATP. This is adenosine triphosphate. ATP is the universal energy currency of life. Every time you think a thought or move a muscle, your body spends a molecule of ATP. Most energy foods just give you more fuel to burn. Cordyceps actually increases your body's ability to produce that energy by up to 30%. Think of it this way. If your body is a smartphone, things like oats and chia are like a charging cable. But cordyceps is like swapping out your old battery for a brand new, high-capacity version. It also increases your VO2 max. That is the amount of oxygen your lungs can actually use. By making your body more efficient, it eliminates that heavy feeling of exhaustion before it even starts. It is the ultimate solution for whole-body vitality and respiratory support. You can find cordyceps grow kits for indoor use, though the wild Himalayan variety remains the gold standard. It is a powerful ally for anyone looking to maintain their independence and vigor. Nature's formulations were here long before the pharmacy, and we don't have to settle for synthetic energy when the Earth has already provided everything we need to thrive. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you've just learned something that changes the way we look at energy entirely. You are now equipped with the forgotten wisdom of warriors, emperors, and our own grandparents. Smash that like button right now. It helps this video reach others who are tired of modern fatigue and ready to reconnect with nature's solutions. If you haven't subscribed to Elder Botanics yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.